and welcome to the University of Michigan Gilbert and Sullivan Society's production of The Pirates of Penzance, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the founding of UMGAS. This weekend marks exactly 75 years since the Society's first public performance on December 10, 1947. At this time, we ask that you silence all electronic devices that did not exist at that time. Please stand as you are able and travel back with us to the Victorian era by singing God Save the King.
kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Well, today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
Oh, but this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand at sculling a Granada or cutting out a white scar never shook the handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures. Today I am a slave to duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
Oh, I may not tell you, it would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he grew so brave and dare. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was a class his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take him by the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I've done nerves, you might do worse than make the boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright to being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions within my printed gyrate. I went and made this promising boy apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and do him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate view instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, and I had the faith to return to my faith and break him to my master. A nursery maid is not what people call work, so I made up my mind to go as time, a piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your Charlotte,
Certainly not shy.
which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. I will Frederick pardon.
Oh, my sweet one, I have long hardened you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, and they still are. Though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty, that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting upon that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and trust the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you, it wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It is only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Here! Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Oh, of course! We are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be mad entirely by orphans. And so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from our orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all! You wouldn't house absolutely merciless!
Well, there's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, who you loved so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Oh, you will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel so little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old. And yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is, oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to meet Miss in person, and then find out that she is on the whole plain.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this must not be. We are rough men. We need rough lives. We are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I am right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure of all mortals dear. Not one! No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king! Oh, that's far to live and die, under the great black flag I fly. Then blade the strength of glorious arm, the private head and the private arm. Away the chief in work, go when I sally forth to see my lady, I help myself in a royal way. I sing perfume or shapes, it's true, that when read on a hot but maybe a king on a first-class if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through. For church he works
See do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
From toil and care, reveling in
passion. And stop it.
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you to speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession. And to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing barbs of ever-blooming beauty, I swore at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How beautiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How beautiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden rest which does not feel her moral beauty, partaking early in her rest, subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position? Rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden rest which seems to feel the moral beauty of bringing her leavings of rest, subordinate to sense of
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused her hope to disappear from ever-winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven charge above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be my love, however plain you be, if
While the sun doth shine,
These men who stick at no offences will anon be here. Hide this fever dreadful trade is, pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we stick at no offences, we should not be here. Hide this fever dreadful trade is, lies for pennies for young ladies. Let us be
It's a great opportunity to get married with impunity. Indulgent publicity on the mountain top. Let's just leave it not quickly, we watch on a while. Finally, that's all not right. Who's looking at this necessity?
We've been caught on the truth. Our secret forget quickly. The grounds of non-complicity are related to necessity. Quickly we pass on by. Follow the matter of one way. I jump to the road immunity. Who's located in this vicinity? The doctor of immunity. Who resides in this vicinity? The doctor of immunity. Monsters, and no pirates caravansary, proceeding as Hawkins, to let us all, just bear in mind that we are lords in chancery, and father, he's a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. For he is a major general.
He is a rather major general.
It is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is the rather major general, rather major general.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I've been basic vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote by historical from elephant to water, in all categorical. I am very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand the equation of the simple like mechanical. I'm open in the field of mind, teeming with a lot of clues. Ah, yes. Greek, many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and of atoms. Short of that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a model major general. I know a bit the history of the opposites of Canada. On opposites, I have a pretty taste for Canada. I put in any giants who would try to be gathers. Not exactly for peculiarities for rabbits. I can tell it out of Raphael's from Jedediah's zombies. I know the bloody poems from the poems of Edison that I did confuse when I heard the music for dinner for. Dinner for. Dinner. Oh, no. And whistle all the airs and that infernal nonsense pitiful. Whistle all the airs and that kind of washing bill in Babylonic uniform and take every detail of corrective as uniform. Shorter than a vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a model major general. Shorter than a vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a model major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ramlin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm all wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery,
In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh dear. Ah, I've got it. You'll sail with the Major General and never strategy. All military knowledge learned by the elementary is only remembered after the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the living model of a motivated general. A vertebrates were daunting and immense, I could go on and on, but spiky gums and floating teeth was indicating an elephant I saw could cause volcanic and delirium, but only in the Pleistocene one time. Gigantic jaws and limbs and sloping brows might not have cannon all be found contracted now, but then they soon did die. A million years ago, a giant beast alighted there ashore. Then Mary Annie dug him up, discovering covering up fossil gives a feeling of euphoria by indicating the order of the
Dinosaur!
still a man of fossilized for animal and mineral.
He is the very model of a modern Major General.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
I am the big model of a motivated general. I've ever been a vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the king's a big one to a sort of a man. I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I'm a studying equation with a simple line of graphical, but with a fair mind to the law. With many different types of Australia, I I'm ready with the literal and individual tablets, to know the scientific names of beings and about news, for the better vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am a big model of a motivated general. Myself, I should like to have some idea as to what's going on.
Oh, Papa, then!
It's me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose.
Aha! To marry your daughter.
Dear me.
It's so wills, Papa! It's so wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is a rather picturesque uniform, but I am not familiar with it. What are you?
We are single gentlemen.
Yes, I got that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, you must not believe them. They are pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance. I've often heard of that.
Except for this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures soon, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a minute. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
And we object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we wait for it. We do not bless it. We don't go for it.
Ah, an idea. And you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended? unprotected, and alone.
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Wow! Yes!
Here we are again. I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan! I don't think we quite understand one another. When I ask you if you've ever known what it is to be an orphan, you say orphan. As I understand you, you're merely repeating the word orphan to show you understand me.
I did not repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated the word once.
True, but you repeated it.
Yes, but not orphan.
No, stop. Stop. I think I can see where we're getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
I beg your pardon, I see what you mean. Frequently.
Ah, you said orphan frequently.
No, only once!
Exactly. You said orphan frequently only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy, an orphan boy, an orphan boy. How sad, an orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call me own. Poor fellow, take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow, if pity you can feel, leave me my soul remain joy. See at your feet they kneel, your thoughts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely. Orphan boy, poor fellow. See at your feet they kneel, our hearts they cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely. Orphan boy, the orphan boy, see how our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely. Orphan boy. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
He's telling a terrible story, she'll tell an adventurous story. There's one thing he was smarter over the billowy waters. It's an easy indication, she'll call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy indication, she'll call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career some all and any matters of our man, we do elect you. For he is an orphan boy.
He is a roddy orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a roddy orphan boy, a roddy orphan boy. Happy day with joy and sweet, we will away and merry be. Oh, happy day with joy and sweet, we will away and merry be. Should we fall asleep, the sisters all will rise with me. Should we fall asleep, the sisters all will rise with me. Oh, happy day with joy and sweet, we will away and merry be. Should we fall asleep, the sisters all will rise with me. Should we fall asleep, the sisters all will rise with me.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you. Away you did deceive me, away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her, away you grieve me, away you grieve him. I wish you leave me, we wish you leave him. Revealed the magnanimity, his ways of grace and liberty. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we gave up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. Though an unfurled divinity is located in this vicinity.
They observed the magnanimity, his ways of grace and dignity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. Give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. But an unfurled divinity is located in this vicinity. Give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. Give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity.
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit night after night in this draughty old wood?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family of Scotland.
But you forget, sir, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on the Bromo Castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors. You cannot deny it. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descended by purchase, if I may so be calling myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Oh, be confident. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would have called in the nearest clergyman and have buried your large family on the spot.
Oh, I thank you for your prophet's solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel for the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I should go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the outcome would be disastrous to myself health-wise? What time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
And are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing, ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Tara, 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 tara.
The uncomfortable fields,
Tara, tara.
and we find the wise sustain,
Tara, 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 tara.
is to slap our chests and sing,
Tara, tara.
Fall and threaten with the news,
Tara, 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 tara.
and your heart is in your boots.
Tara, tara.
There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet marshals out, like the trumpet marshals out.
Tara, 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 tara.
Calculated men to cheer, who are known to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident, these intentions are well meant.
Oh,
on us press, and no preference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carve the criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident, these attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant, evident, ah, yes, well meant.
Circumstances victim have been guilty.
The young Frederick,
Who calls
me commander,
And I, your little Ruth,
oh mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
have mercy on us. Hear us in slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy shall avoid your stern resentment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left that pirate hold, we tried to raise our spirits fate, according to our custom old when quips and quibbles quaked. But all along the pipes we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks. Until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. We quips and quibbles heard it once, then the biggest paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha. The paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, but pranks and contradictions met, and with our laughter upon our lips, we mission met. Here we said we could tell it him, how Frederick could the joke enjoy. And so we frisked on life and meant to tell it to our boy.
A paradox.
Paradox, that most ingenious paradox, we put some lyrics further from the London is that paradox.
Paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha. The paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, February, 28 days as a rule after that tea. 1 year and 4 his days shall be numbered as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if we're owing to the agency of an ill-natured Fanny. You are a victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in the year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetic process of easily discover that though you've lived 21 years yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5. And a little bit more.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, with yours by the dear stream hungry. How quaint the ways of paradox and common sense she daily mots, though counting in the usual way, here's 21, I think alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a little boy of 5. A boy of 5. My comrades?
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position. You are apprenticed to us.
Until I reach my 21st year.
No! Until you reach your 21st birthday. And during that birthday, you are at 25 and a quarter.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of the fact. Leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Oh, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as a cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well then, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up in it. But duties before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come now, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I can't. And yet, as a member of your band...
Speak out! I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley, the father of my neighbor.
Yes.
He escaped from me on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
I understand. That in order to save his contemptible life, he dared practice upon our credulous simplicity. Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall go to Trelawney Castle, collect our band, and attack this very night.
But stay!
Not a word! He is doomed. Away, my heart's so wild. I burn this face reception to repay. This very night, my vengeance gone, shall plant itself in your way away.
Away, ere I expire, I find my duty hard to stay. My heart is filled with anguish dire, it's right into the core, away. found myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 21st birthday.
But you are 21.
I just discovered that I was born in the year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
A horrible catastrophe upon me.
And so farewell.
Oh, Frederick, here. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim, no shadow of a shame will fall upon my name. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Tonight I clip these walls, the thought my soul falls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no claim.
My duty's name will short, my soul falls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Leave me not till mine around desolate. No fate seemed fair as mine, no happiness so great. And nature made as solemn accent this strings my darling, he loves thee,
Must I leave thee here in endless light to dream, where joy is dark and clear, and sorrow all serene, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone. This weary bounty lay, he loves thee, he is gone. Ah, 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 he loves thee, he is In 1940, I of age shall be. I'll then be turning claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanley's tenant gone, I swear it.
Here is love, and here is truth, and here is joy. Will be free, to pursue, to be away, and in and out. Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
She will be faithful to
We
us.
will be faithful to us.
We are wed and even after.
Till we are wed.
And even after.
Yes, even after.
Here is love, and here is truth, and here is joy. She will be faithful to us.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to us. Till we are wed and even after.
appear.
Tarantara!
As insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach.
Yes.
Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
No, you speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I have loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him tenfold. But if it is his sense of duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my sense of duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto. This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which we all hold so dear. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done, take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little broken gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. I hear them on the manor approaching. With stealthy step the pirates are approaching.
We are not money for pay for gold, a story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty, 50 gold for General Stanley's store.
They seek the penalty.
50 gold, we seek a penalty.
50
home. They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's glory.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
Like tread upon a baby steel, silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. Eyes roll forward, see. Silverly the light creeps while the houses suddenly cease. From France to power sea, choose the navigation, take another station. Elsewhere we piracy, with a little melody. From France to power sea, choose the navigation, take another station. Elsewhere we piracy, with a little melody.
Is your chroma and your sentiment your life preserve? You may want to hit your silent matters, your dark fantasies. Take your lives, keep
Like tread upon a baby steel, silence tread, cautious way we feel.
The Major General comes so quickly.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood untold, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. you've contrived. But your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say your orphans, for we know that name.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield. In
We yield at once. Because with all our faults we love.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their queen. Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment. Oh, tell me who they are. They are no members of the Carling Throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all their faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and you will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all